Zero Motorcycles are going to be producing sub 10 grand bikes in the future. Watch this video. Hello, welcome to RevelatorAlf. I hope you're all well. Very quick video here. The electric motorcycle market is a little bit, you either love it or you hate it, or you kind of see where there's value in some cases and there's not a lot of value in other cases. Now, my position has always been for urban riding, for short distance, that's where the real value of electric motorcycles is. I buy it. I understand it. I get it. I'm actually a promoter of it. I think it's a great idea. If you're living in the city, you're doing short distances, an electric bike is the way to go. And where it's happening at the moment has been in the small capacity, the small power, the scooters, let's say. Those are the ones that are really coming in on price. Equitable price in terms of value for money, and also when you compare the price of an EV scooter to, let's say, a petrol scooter, then they're about the same price now, or possibly even cheaper in some cases. So I get it, I see that, and I think that's a great thing. The problem is when you talk about more expensive motorcycles, more powerful motorcycles, motorcycles for longer distance, then all of a sudden you have an issue on price because they get really expensive, or some of them incredibly expensive. So what we've seen in 2024 last year is that a few manufacturers have gone bust. Other manufacturers have really struggled to sell their bikes. However, there have been a few shining lights here. Now, Zero Motorcycles, they're one of the early players, of course. They've been around for a number of years. And every year they just keep on selling a little bit more. They keep on doing a little bit better. But still, their numbers are really quite low, certainly in Europe and certainly with their bigger bikes. Now, in the United States, they're doing a little bit better in urban areas, but mostly they're still a very small motorcycle manufacturer. There has been another revolution in the EV motorcycle world over the last few years with brands like Suron, who have produced little off-road, on-road motorcycles or electric bikes that are, let's say, carrying capacity of 80, 90 kilos, absolute max. Kids love them, young adults love them. Some are being used on the road illegally, but some are actually legal for the road as well. So Zero Motorcycles this year, they've come out with their own format of those kinds of bikes. And there are like a handful of manufacturers who are producing these kinds of bikes. And what they're saying now, the CEO is saying, in the next couple of years, we want to bring out more EV bikes under £10,000, dollars, shekels. They want to produce more. Now, the reason is, and this is exactly what I've been saying for the last few years in terms of EVs, because when I get criticized online where people say, you don't know EVs, you need to go and ride them, you need to do this, you're just a hater and all this. I'm not nothing of the sort, because if you're watching my videos, I always say I'm a big promoter of these and I always like them. I just question the validity of the more expensive ones and how many they're going to sell. This is exactly what the CEO of Zero Motorcycles has exactly just said as well. He said exactly the same thing. The market isn't for big EVs. Whilst we still want to produce those, or whilst they're going to still return some sales, the big sales, the big market is in the low capacity ones. That's where the sales are going to be made. Guess what? That's why they want to produce motorcycles under £10,000, dollars, shekels, whatever it is. Now, they could be a little bit more powerful than the scooter type of power. They could be sort of mid-range. But the key thing here is that they're looking at urban riding in particular. And they're looking at cost-effective motorcycle riding. Now, let's not forget that the battery technology is evolving all the time. Now, there's news come out literally just today that Yamaha and Kawasaki they're looking at hybrid bikes as well. Honda just opening a brand new EV battery plant as well. And they're looking at solid-state technology. This is just for motorcycles, let alone cars and the rest of the EV world as well. So the technology is improving all the time. And if you're getting better tech, better technology, and you reduce the price point by mass production, that's why you're going to get better motorcycles. But to have the really expensive ones, even if they're really capable and they're great fun and all the things that you can say, not many people are going to buy them. They're still going to want to favor the petrol ones. Maybe the petrol ones are going to be cheaper, let's say, who knows. But if you can get your price point down, this is where Zero are seeing it as well, or certainly the CEO, get your price point down to less than 10,000, then all of a sudden you've got something to offer, not only those who are pro EV, but also just general people who love motorcycles, or they want clean mobility, especially in the built-up areas. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Am I wrong? Is the CEO of Zero Motorcycles, is he wrong as well? Because it appears to me we're saying exactly the same thing, and guess what? I've been saying it for a long time. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you like what I do here, just keep on watching the videos, and I'll catch you again. Bye now.